just got to be coachable.
Hello men, Denver Griffin here with the Divorce Stoppers program, and I have some great tools that you can implement today to start the process to start restoring your relationship and saving your marriage. These are not common sense. They are not what you're currently doing. It is the opposite of what you're doing. So welcome to the program. And by the way, if you're facing divorce and or a separation, please right now hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure and press that little bell button so you're notified as I post new videos daily. So the first thing that we're going to talk about to attract the love of your life back is knowledge. Knowledge is the process of building a foundation to understand your spouse, to take time to learn your spouse's likes, dislikes, and communication style. So right now, her communication style is changed because she has something called confirmation bias against you, right? She's telling you she's out. She doesn't want the relationship. I want a divorce. I want a separation. I'm in love with another man, which is not really love, it's limerence, but you can't count on that because it could turn to love. And she is telling you that she no longer wants anything to do with you. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. So what are some of the things that you can do? Well, first of all, you can take the time to learn and study her again and stop working on the relationship and stop trying to get her to work on the relationship. So what do I mean by that? Well, working on the relationship and trying to get her to work on the relationship is exactly what's not working. This is knowledge. And if you disagree with me on that, then why are you watching the video? And Denver, how dare you say working on the relationship is never going to work? Well, how do I know that? Well, I was in a marriage for 25 years and that spouse left me and I tried everything to work on that marriage. And guess what? I watched all these YouTube videos. I even went through some programs and I studied marriage and I studied divorce. And I just knew that I did not want a divorce. And I was willing to do anything to save that marriage. And guess what? I almost did. I did a lot of things and I actually ended up attracting that relationship back. She came back. But guess what? On that first day, she triggered something in me that hadn't been triggered in a year. And I blew up. And I hadn't blew up in literally over a year, over 12 months. I had not lost my cool one single time. But there was something that came up with her phone or something where I had believed that it was like the guy that she had been seeing or whatever while we were separated. It triggered something in me and it anger and I blew up, like I exploded. And guess what? The divorce happened. All of the things that I had literally done right, I literally had transformed my body. I think I had about a six-pack at that time. My biceps were quadrupled the size in a year. I had lost 40 pounds. I had literally read the Bible day and night for a year, like all of these different things. But the one thing that I didn't understand was I didn't know how to emotionally get on her level because my communication style, I had some strategies that I had memorized, but it wasn't necessarily a new way of being because when I was triggered, I blew up. So for a woman at this stage in the game, when she's telling you that she wants a divorce or she wants a separation, I got to get some water here, or that she wants out of it, it's not all about the things that you do right at this stage. It's about the one thing that you do wrong. You're going to end up in a relationship that will never be restored, and you might go into new relationships and everybody have regrets. Now, ultimately, fast forward. So I had a 25-year marriage with 3 children. That marriage ended in divorce. It went down in flames. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. So I personally took a year off and studied all of the things that I did wrong that ultimately did not save the relationship, getting remarried. And I didn't want to put my children through that pain again. I didn't want to go through the pain. It was the worst freaking thing I ever went through in my life. So I studied marriage and I actually got really good at marriage. Like I became literally a marriage expert. And I married my new wife and it was like, oh my gosh, mushy-gushy. Like really, it was like the most disgusting thing ever. Our kids would like almost vomit around us because we were like 2 16-year-olds. Like we were just like infatuated, head over heels in love with each other. And that lasted for like years. And her heart burned for marriage. And she started studying marriage with me. And we actually started offering free marriage coaching as a couple and successfully coached couples in their marriages that were facing divorce and separation 100% of the couples that came to us for help that we were coaching for free as a nonprofit, we saved all of their marriages. But fast forward to stage 4 throat cancer, and I get diagnosed with that, and it stole every pillar of marriage that existed in marriage. It stole intimacy, sexual connection, emotional connection. I literally lost my voice. I couldn't speak anymore. No more date nights. Now you start taking medication for chemotherapy and radiation and fasting for 5 weeks and some other medication that made me loopy and crazy and angry. And I became a bitter cancer patient, and she became a bitter nurse because I was mean to her because of the side effects of the medication that I was taking. And for whatever reason, nobody's fault, resentment built up. And so fast forward into cancer 2 years, the doctor says, we think we got all the cancer. You're no evidence of disease. And the fight to overcome that was over. But I was still healing, and I was still on that medication that made me angry. And that's really when the problem started. And so here we had been through 2 years of not having a marriage, and she became my nurse to a disgruntled patient. And now that that's over, I'm having issues, but there's resentment built up, and we don't know how to do it. And I basically said, hey, get out of my house. I don't want to be married to you anymore. And I really did want to be married, but I didn't know how to fix it. And I knew I didn't want a marriage like that because it was hell. And so neither one of us could figure out, like, what do we do to get through this? We hadn't encountered these problems with any clients. And she honored my request and left and went 2,000 miles away. And now I broke her heart. But my heart changes. I'm like, I want you back. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean I want a divorce, but I thought magically if I say I want a divorce, then she'll change and come to me and say, I'm so sorry that I had a bad tone with you when you're asking me to bring you some more medication. I'm like, okay. So I remembered all of the things that did work in my first marriage, and they had continued to work in my second marriage. And I also remembered the things in the first marriage that ultimately didn't work. And I was re-implementing some of those same things, trying to attract this wife back, the love of my life, my soulmate. I longed for her to come back. But I thought to myself, I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. I will leave a legacy of a successful marriage to my children, to my stepchildren, to my grandchildren, and to my wife. If you love her, let her go. BS. If you divorce her or you allow her to divorce you without fighting for it, by the way, when I mean fighting for it, the way that you fight, you stop fighting for it. You stop trying to work on it. If you really love her, you won't leave a legacy of divorce to her or a relationship that's going to end. Because if this marriage ends, the suicide rates, the failure rates for the next relationship, and the suicide rates, all of that goes up for you. It goes up for her. It goes up for the grandchildren involved. Would you want to leave a legacy of increased suicide rates and increased relationship failure rates, increased divorce rates to somebody you love? No, that's stupid. But how do you change it? You stop working on the relationship. This is knowledge. Working on the relationship is what's not working. This is the opposite of what you feel like you should do because you're a man, and when something's broke, we are designed to fix it, right? Listen, I call it the Jericho factor in my program, and time is not on your side. If you don't take action fast, the longer that you delay getting it fixed quickly, the more people she's going to recruit. She might be a great person, but if she's pissed off and hurt, she's doing some bad things. And one of those bad things is she's telling people, gosh, let me tell you what I've been hiding that I didn't tell anybody for, 2, 10, 20, 30 years that he's been doing. You may not even know what those things are. But guess what? Your in-laws are finding out. Your children and your stepchildren are finding out. All of her friends are finding out. Her lawyer is finding out. Guess what? Fast forward 90 days from now. You've done so much stuff good that she wants to come back. But the longer you delay getting her back, the more people she's told. And even though she wants to come back, she's told a lot of bad stuff about you, and I love it. And do you think she shared any of the bad stuff that she did with those people? No, she didn't. Nobody does. So what she's done is she's created an environment now of people that will sympathize and not think bad of her for leaving you by biasing those people against you. And now she may want to come back, but she's too embarrassed because she's told everybody what a horrible a-hole you are. And to the point that she's like, well, if I went back to him now, people would think I'm crazy, so I'm embarrassed. That is one of the reasons why time is not on your side.